Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters.
Thank you.
What is your religion?
I'm a Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Affirmation.
Yeah, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Okay, use your right hand and raise your hand into the air and repeat after me. I, Bubacarr, K. Kanteh, M. Kanteh, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kanteh.
Afternoon, Ma.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Councilor, can you please proceed?
Yes, please state your name.
I am Honorable Bubacarr M. Kanteh.
Your address?
Sifu.
And you recall giving a statement to the investigators?
Yes, sir.
We will give you a copy. Please go through the statement.
Yeah, confirm.
Are you sure you have gone through the statement?
Yeah, that's my statement. It's my signature.
Right. Thank you. We apply to tender the statement of Bubacarr M. Kanteh, dated the 21st of May 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement of Mr. Bubacarr M. Kanteh, dated the 21st of May 2024, is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/BMK/BKAC/001.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Kanteh, you, while serving as a councillor, these ward councillors, which ward were you representing?
Kartong ward.
From 2018 to 2022?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you serve in any committee of council during this period?
Yes, I do.
Please state the committees that you have served.
Youth and Sport.
Yes.
Development Committee.
Yes.
Foreign and Integration Committee.
Correct.
Education Committee.
Yes, sir.
And later in the Market Committee.
Do you keep a file for the records of proceedings for all these committees?
Well, records are kept by admin.
By admin?
Yeah.
You don't have secretaries?
We do have secretaries.
What was your role as at the Youth and Sports Committee?
Youth and Sport Committee, I was the chair.
For how many years?
From 2018 to 2022.
Was there a file for that?
Yes, there was a file.
Can you please get us that file?
Then I will.
Then you will what?
I will ask the admin to produce it, inshallah.
All right. Now, what do you do? What is your mandate? Or the mandate of the committee for youth and sports?
Sorry,
yes.
Mr. Kanteh, please note what you have been asked so that you will not forget. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
The Child Welfare Committee, were you the chairperson?
No, it's the same committee, Youth, Sport and Child Welfare.
And Child Welfare. Okay, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I beg your pardon. Now, the Development Committee, you are the secretary?
Yes, sir.
Education Committee, you are the secretary or?
No, a member.
A member. Market Subcommittee?
Market subcommittee, I was the secretary.
Where's the file for the market subcommittee?
Same with admin.
Were you keeping a file?
No, the procedure used to be, if you have a meeting as a committee, after the meeting, you attach the minutes of the meeting
Yes.
to the voucher that you're to be paid for.
Okay, just that. But you guys don't have a file?
We used to have a file. For example, in 2018, we had a file, and then the files were in the office of the vice chair. And like for that of the development, I noticed that development subcommittee. There was a time we need our file, and we went to the core board to request for it, and we couldn't see our file. So later on, I asked the vice chair, and he said the files are not under his custody, and
You were saying something very important. You were saying that after every meeting, you will attach the minutes to a voucher.
Yes, sir.
For payment.
For payments, yeah.
And then the voucher will be with the finance department. Of course, naturally, they have to pay you.
Yeah, they're supposed to pay.
And then, so you don't have copies of those minutes?
Well, I can't recall fully
Mr.
for all of them.
Mr. Kanteh,
Yes, sir.
were you more particular about the payment for the sitting allowance than anything else?
No, sir.
Of course.
No, because the procedure of the meeting is, as a councilor,
Yes.
we don't have an office. We don't have an office in the council.
Yes.
So the record to be kept
Yes.
is the responsibility of the admin.
But that does not mean you cannot have, as the secretary, you can't have a file for every correspondence you have sent.
Well, actually, at that, okay, I could recall having some with me, but I cannot recall exactly of which committee until I looked at my own level.
Mr. Kanteh.
But as, yes, sir.
No, proceed with what you're saying.
Yeah. As I'm saying, like, for example, if we do typing, because there was a time, for example, I just want to give a flip back of, like at the beginning. Personally, I put to the council that the councillor is supposed not to serve as secretaries to the committees for purpose of record keeping, because we don't have an office, we don't have cupboards to keep these, how to call it, minutes. So, but the answer was that used to be, if a committee is set, councillors serve as secretaries to the committee. When you take minutes, you print it out. After printing it out, then you send it to the admin, where the voucher will be raised and attached to it. Then that's where, as committee, we stop. But like, for example, if it is an issue of presentation at the council, after committee meetings, if you are to present at the council, you do come with the minutes of the meetings of that particular committee to do your presentation at the council.
Mr. Kanteh, what is difficult with the fact that you can just have a file as a secretary, for example? Because you will be one to prepare minutes, correct? You will be one to prepare the minutes as a secretary.
Yeah, you do prepare the minutes.
Of course, it will be endorsed by the members, and you'll have then when the minutes are signed and they're dispatched for whatsoever purpose, in this case for payment of your allowances, you can just have a file for your copies. Mr. Kanteh, that's not supposed to be difficult. I'm not saying you're not supposed to have an office. That's purely administrative. I'm not discussing that issue. I'm saying for a day like today, you could have had your copies of your minutes.
Well, we felt like committee meeting minutes, the documents belongs to the council, and it doesn't belong to you as an individual councillor or the secretary of the committee. So like after the meeting, you print it out, you give it to, you send it to admin.
Were you paid your allowances when you sit?
Yes, we used to be paid, but not in all instances, sometimes.
Now, for instance, we have this file for the development committee minutes. Is LGCMJ bracket C BKAC 013 is the exhibit number 4, the development committee minutes. Which you were the chairperson, you said?
No, the secretary.
The secretary.
Yeah.
Is that all the file for the development committee subcommittee meetings between 2018 to 2023? Is that all, sir?
That's what I've seen here.
No, but you can tell us because you were the secretary.
This way, not there, because I've not seen any minutes for 2019.
Yes. So what does that mean?
Well, to me, if it is to me, I think I will put that to the admin.
You will. Were there meetings in 2019?
Yes.
Was there a file in 2019?
Yes.
No, you said you don't keep a file, so how do you know there's a file for 2019?
No, because the file is at the admin.
No, but you said there's a file for 2019 and you don't keep that file. How do you know there's a file for 2019?
Because I could recall very well after meetings, we do send our
Did
minutes.
you tell Usman Ba that the other files are missing and they are lost?
No, that was at the beginning of 2018.
Did you
as
tell
I made.
Usman Ba that there were files that were missing, that were lost?
Yeah, then Usman was the chair.
You're not answering my question.
I am coming.
You're not answering my question.
Yes, I do.
You told Usman Ba that files were missing.
I do.
How many files were missing?
That was the development committee file.
Yes. How many files were missing?
No, maybe if you said how many minutes, because if you said file, development subcommittee has only one file.
Mr. Kanteh,
Yes, sir.
if you have only one file, then that's what is contained in that is what is contained in that file. You said as a secretary that there are files that are missing. Did you say that or not?
This is what I'm saying. Possibly this comes from admin.
No, but my questions are very direct, very simple. Mr. Usman Soko testified and said he consulted you and you told him that there are files that are missing.
Yes, sir. I said in 2018.
2018?
Yes, sir.
How about 2019?
2019, this is what I said. Then we are not keeping files at the vice office. This happened in the vice office. In
What
2018.
did you tell Usman Ba?
I told Usman Ba that I went to the vice chair and I found that our file, I went to the vice office because we kept our files in his drawers. Because the councils don't have an office, we don't have any cupboard to keep any material of us.
Yes.
We do go home with them and come with them.
Yes.
So for me as a secretary, I don't feel comfort to go with council's document. That's a committee meetings document. So I kept them in the, vice chairman's office. That's in the drawer.
What did you keep there?
That's the file of the development subcommittee at the beginning of 2018.
That's the file you have?
This is what I'm saying. Possibly this comes from the admin.
Yes. That's the one you have here. Is that not?
If it comes from the admin, I said yes.
Yes.
But the one that the committee was keeping, as I served as the secretary of the committee, I would say this was not the file for that.
No. You said you do not keep a file. Don't change your answers. You said you did not keep a file. As secretary, you always submit the files because you do not have a place to keep the files. You said that.
No, at the beginning of the submission, I said in 2018, I was keeping files, and it was in the vice office. That was my submission at the beginning. But I said in 2019, after confirming that our files were missing at the vice office, and in 2019 and beyond, we are not keeping record. After every meeting, we send the minutes to admin. This was
Mr.
my
Kanteh,
submission.
the bottom line is you were not sitting regularly. That's the truth.
The truth, wallahi, we are sitting regularly.
No, you were not. You don't have proof of that, do you? These ward allocations,
Yes, sir.
what was the procedure?
The procedure, the criteria at the beginning was set by development and planning unit.
Okay.
And part of the criteria, for example, that was set was like we're looking at gender,
Yes.
because we have 28 wards.
Yes.
And out of the 28,
Yes.
we had a lot of back and front with admin,
Yes.
per se, like the finance director and the CEO, in terms of the payment, because our stand was every ward should benefit the 500,000.
Yes.
And we constantly ringing that bell at the council.
Yes.
But later on, we are told there's no amount for such to be paid, because it's supposed to be $14 million. So the council doesn't have the amount at the time. So we are told to put it in phases. So if we are to put in phases, meaning criteria has to be set,
Yes.
who to benefit first, who to come the other way around. So like one of our criteria was we looked at gender, because 5 supposed to benefit.
Yes.
And in that 5, we said, let 2 be female.
Yes.
That was one of the criteria I could recall. Another criteria we used was, okay, let's look at Fonyi also.
Were they asked to submit a budget?
Yes, all of them were.
How many people
to-
submitted their budget and their proposals?
Well, I cannot recall the total number that submitted, but I could recall some names that submitted.
Yes, the names that submitted. Give us
Yeah,
the names,
that was-
please.
I could recall Banjulundi ward submitted.
Banjuluning ward.
Yes.
Okay.
Jaba ward submitted.
Jabang.
Jaba ward is.
Yes.
I could recall Sintet ward submitted.
Sintet.
Sintet.
Yes.
I could recall, I think Sibanor. That's Honorable Mariama Manga, the ward she represents.
Yes.
I think Sibanor.
Yes.
And Burfoot ward submitted.
Go ahead.
If I'm not forgetting, Pirang ward also submitted.
Pirang.
Pirang ward.
Go ahead, sir.
This might be the 6 as of now that
How
I
about
could-
Kartong?
No, Kartong benefited in 2019. That was the first disbursement.
Yes. Which year is this one?
No, okay, I thought you were talking of the second one. The first one was Kato ward, Gunjur ward.
Just wait a minute.
Okay.
First one is Kartong. Gunjur.
Gunjur, Block,
Block.
Suba ward,
Suba.
Jiboro,
Jiboro.
I guess Willingara too. Then it was Honorable Alfal. I think he made a
Yes.
submission.
Willingara, yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Proceed.
As of now, these are.
Was it about 10?
I think the 10 was in the second disbursement.
No, this one, I'm talking about this one, the first one, 2019.
2019.
Yes.
Yeah, close to 10. But
Close
I
to
can't
10.
recall all. Yeah, yes, sir.
So when Usman Bas said it's 5 that submitted, that's not true.
5 was selected, I could
No,
recall.
it's not submitted.
Submitted.
It was more than 5. Even the name she gave me is 6. So close to 10 is more than 5.
Yeah, I think it's more than, it was
It's more than 5.
Yeah, because I could recall for that of Willingara,
Yes.
if you may allow me to explain a little bit,
Go ahead, sir.
was not considered at the time because at the moment of 2018, the ward was benefiting a council's capital project.
Yes.
That was Willingara market.
Yes.
Then council was building it.
Yes.
And, he had to call it. Based on that, he was told that as his ward is benefiting a capital project, therefore let him give chance to other wards that are not yet benefiting
I know.
from the council.
I'm saying, was it open for all the wards, for all the councillors representing these wards to submit their budget or proposal, however you call it?
No, it was open to all.
And then, what number submitted?
I could recall vividly